Okay, this video is so simple that it's only going to take a couple minutes, but it might help somebody. Just a couple pointers so you don't bend your control arm, your trailing arm rather, and putting the bushing in, or you could possibly bend it, taking it out, but it's very, very simple. I replaced the bushings in the trailing arm. I've already got them in, but what you can do, I mean, if you lay this trailing arm on the edge of a table and smack it with a nice hammer like that, the bushing, 9 times out of 10, that bushing is going to drive right out. I wouldn't have any problem doing that. But if you want to be safe, and the thing of it is, you have to, well, you would want to put something in between here to, when you're pressing the new bushing in, to keep these stamped pieces of metal from collapsing and closing up this gap. So if you're going to do it anyway to install them, you might as well go ahead and do it now to remove them, because once you put them in there and clamp it, you know, you can remove them, and then you can also reinstall them without doing anything. So all I did was take a piece of 1.5 PVC pipe, and I cut it. I think I made it 1.25 inches long. You can measure the width on your trailing arm, 1.25 inches, and I split it in half. And you know, once you use them to install the bushings, I mean, you know, you can throw them away. It's not, or you can throw them in your toolbox, whatever. But put the 2 halves in there, and then take a suitable hose clamp and clamp them both together, tighten them up, and they will squeeze right around this shoulder. So that way you can go ahead and drive your bushing out without worrying about it, and you can press your new bushing in without worrying about collapsing the metal stampings, and just get a suitable socket to fit the bushing, the shoulder of the bushing. You want it to go right against the shoulder of the bushing, like that. And then on the other side, you get a little bit bigger socket and put around, so it goes around the bushing, and you can drive it in with a hammer. I use the dake press. You can use any kind of press, whatever, because with this in place, you don't have to worry about squeezing this. And one other thing that I do, or that I normally do, and I did on this one, I will put retaining compound around the outside of the bushing, just to help hold it in. I have seen these come out before. I really haven't had that happen in a long time, and some people might even take a MIG or a TIG and just tack it in 2 or 3 places. I mean, that's okay if you want to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't put enough heat on it to melt anything. But I just had these powder coated, so obviously I'm not going to do that. And they went in pretty snug, and with the retaining compound, I'm not going to worry about them coming out. I don't think that'll ever be an issue. But anyway, it's just that simple. Simple thing, but it might save a little aggravation, just to keep stuff from getting bent. All right, thank you. If you'd like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much.